Do you guys want to see what I've been doing all day?
Oh, look at you.
Oh, my goodness.
With your color tabs.
I love it. Someone
Yeah.
zoom in. Tell us the secrets.
Yeah,
What's
get
the
all the
Achilles?
deets, quick. Freeze frame, freeze frame.
Welcome back to I Seduce the Dragon. This is a D&D podcast featuring 5 professional women playing a game of pretend in the world of Icewind Dale, the Rime of the Frostmaiden. My name is Jess Parks. I'm your dungeon master. And before everybody introduces themselves, I will throw out, as I always do, our Icewind Dale breaker. This week's question is, for your character, what is the best gift you've ever received?
My name is Ryan Keely. I play Erastus Brainerd the 12th, Satyr Artificer, long-lost prince of the Feywild.
Oh, yeah.
The best gift he's ever received is all of the times he's been healed by his friends after foolishly rushing into battle.
Oh, the best gift he has
Wow.
received is the friends he made along the way.
Yeah.
Aww.
Ah,
Who are you and what have you done with Erastus?
New hat, new me.
Erastus is just trying to make sure he's first in line to get healed.
He's putting his quarter on the machine for heals. Hi, my name is Cristina Van Epps, and I am playing Tohri Sinclair Cole, the rogue and barbarian, were-tiger, absent father, alcoholic. And Tohri thinks that the best things in life are stolen. So I don't know if there's like a particular gift where it's like, this is the best gift I've been ever given, except like maybe the opportunities to steal things. Like when in campaign, when Torga was like, I have a vault you could break into, and inside of it you can have some percentage of all the money here. That was a pretty great gift because Tohri loves theft.
the best gift he's ever gotten was from Torga.
The man has a child, and that's the best gift he's ever. Like, yeah, you could say like the birth of his son Sagan was the best gift his wife ever gave him. Nah, again, best things in life are stolen.
I mean, they do say the best things in life are free, and stolen things are free.
They are free.
So, hi, I'm Flanders, and I play Martha Sinclair Cole, half-elf paladin. And obviously the best gift that Martha has ever received is the legally binding gift of love from Tohri.
Not the +2 to AC.
That is unfortunately gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
Real bummer about that. And even if we hadn't gotten married, the best gift would have been the legally binding best friendship, because Martha's never had a friend or love. So it's very exciting.
The thing is, it's not even like
It's not a gift.
she did exchange something for it.
Much like stealing, it's a gift you take for yourself.
It's kind of, yeah.
Maybe you have more in common than you think.
Yeah, look, a little blackmail. It's fine.
It was a little bit of trickery.
The best relationships are built on deception. Everyone knows this.
Tohri likes to swindle and Tohri likes to steal and Martha likes to swindle. They are a match made in hell.
It's true.
Hi, I'm Dana Scarborough. I play Gentry Rose Bitter Creek Dumont, human cleric and demigod. Mine's sort of an easy one. The best gift that Gentry's ever been given is the amulet that her grandmother left to her when she died. That is her protection against being discovered by all the gods that want to kill her. It's also, I don't know if canonically, did we establish that it does have her tits in it?
For sure.
I believe you showed it. We had to blur it out for the YouTube.
Yeah. So yeah, it's got
We're going to have to blur it out again.
Damn it!
okay, it's got
It's just
That's not actually doing anything.
her fingers in the wrong spot.
A prime advocate of googly eye censorship, I think, would be really appropriate for this situation.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
that would be really fun.
But her second best gift she was ever given is that even though she hasn't necessarily displayed these skills in Icewind Dale, her father taught her how to throw knives, and she's actually pretty good at it. It just doesn't really come in handy. Other people are better at that in our group, but I have some daggers that my father gave me, which I've been treasuring a little bit more now that they are in peril.
Oh,
Lore drop.
They're not magical or anything. They're just knives that he forged for me to practice throwing knives when I was like a little girl.
They're going to say Tohri's kids are your best gift.
Yeah.
He's not dead yet, so she technically doesn't have them.
Paperwork's been submitted.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's definitely planning to.
Everything's in motion. They're with her. Listen, possession's 9/10 the law, and they're with her troops. So, like,
Yeah.
well, you might find out about that next season, because this is probably going to be our very last episode of season 2.
oh, snap. I say as if I didn't already know.
And since it's the end, I'm going to do the sordid, shameless business of letting you know that we have a Patreon that's got more stuff on it. And if you want to go and subscribe for $5, it helps us make more of this. So if you feel so moved, please go support us. And without further ado, let's play. It's going to be a bit of a long recap this time, just because there was a lot to cover from last episode. It is the wee hours of the morning next to the sea of moving ice. The area is remote, and the night, like every night, is freezing and silent. Erastus dreamed of Asmodeus. Asmodeus, in male form, told Erastus that his fey magic is fading, and he'll begin to lose access to the magic spells and abilities that he currently has. He said that he could prevent that from happening, and gave Erastus a way to summon the evil god if he would like to make a deal. Gentry dreamed of Asmodeus. Asmodeus, in female form, offered the usual join me or die threat, but this time Gentry shot back and was neither charmed nor intimidated. Asmodeus showed Gentry a massive statue of a demon that she called Moloch. She said Moloch would teach Gentry some remorse for standing against Asmodeus. Martha dreamed of Asmodeus, in male form, who really just wanted to threaten someone else. He talked some smack. Martha tried to hit him, which didn't work, obviously.
You gotta try.
And after promising to ruin her before he kills her, Asmodeus left, because Martha had clearly scared him off.
Mm-hmm. Obviously.
And Tohri tranced, a creepy, dreamless trance. But you were all four woken by the sound of Sven's screaming. You rushed into the main area, where you found him levitating in agony as a threatening message was carved into his body by an invisible hand, and then he burst into flame. In the silence and cold, a sudden slam at the door brought the realization that you are no longer alone in this wilderness. Everyone scrambled to arm up and defend your pocket fortress. Erastus looked out the window and saw a furious red glow from an infernal rift opening in the earth between your fortress and the sea. 2 red-clad figures are at its edges, arms raised, chanting. The rift issues forth fiendish creatures, devils and hellhounds on land, mephits zigzagging through the air and trailing smoke and sparks. You can see also from the fortress the 2 boats that Sven and Tohri built while you were all in the cathedral plain. And you decided to make a break for them before you're overwhelmed with fiends. When you stepped out of the fortress, you met your true danger. The demon whose statue appeared in Gentry's dream climbed out of the rift, cracking a long, many-tailed whip. And you are all face to face with Moloch. So now, we pick up. Gentry has run to the roof of the fortress. Erastus has stayed from his vantage point on the 2nd floor, shooting out from one of the slits at the corner of the fortress. And Tohri picked up his bride and announced that he was about to run really fast and far towards one of the cultists that's casting a spell. Is that still your plan?
So coming out of the door and seeing all of this, plans may be different, maybe, but logically, it kind of seems like cultists are making Heldor get rid of cold is get rid of Heldor, so maybe it's still a good plan. I don't know if I can run over there, but maybe I can throw her. We'll see.
I thought we determined that you could definitely run with her over there because you had a speed of 55, and even carrying her, it would be only half your speed. And Jess asked the question, if you're running with Flanders or Martha towards the danger, where are you going to stop?
That is an excellent summation of events. And I think that it depends upon how far I can throw Martha.
As far as you trust her.
Stupid.
In a fight, I actually trust Martha a good deal. So far, she's been very effective at killing things.
It's like my one thing.
It's the one thing she does really well is murder things,
also,
actually.
I can for the bees, so I believe I have neutral buoyancy, which should help me.
And the sex.
And the sex.
How does that help? Dare I ask?
That
It's a morale boost.
Things that Tohri knows that Martha is good at.
Oh, we're just listing things Martha's good at. Yeah.
No, I think that rocking Tohri's world also gave him like a very just like he's very pumped up, you know.
I'm looking at the field right now. We are standing on top of a ridge. There are several little like small drop-offs, and there is a big gaping portal to presumably the infernal plane, on which on one side there is a cultist, the one closest to Moloch. Erastus was attacking one of them. Does one of them look rougher than the other?
Yes, the one you're talking about, that one is wearing a red cloak. The other is wearing predominantly black, but both extremely red themed. The red cloaked one is the one that's closest to you. The black cloaked one is the one that Erastus hit.
Got it. Okay. Probably can't reach the black cloaked one, but probably can reach the red cloaked one with the projectile wife. So I think that Tohri is going to rush up to the edge of one of these cliffs, and either, if depending upon how much speed I have left, either long jump or throw Martha at the cultist.
Okay.
Can I for the bees and we just like kind of alley-oop over the rift together?
I feel like you would have had to prepare that, but I do
That's fine.
love it. So if you really want it, I'll let you have it.
I do really want it.
Okay.
Yay. Can I just do that this whole game?
No.
Okay.
Just be floating.
No, I mean, I just tell Jess, but I really want it. I know I rolled a 1, but I really want it.
I'm not your sugar DM.
Can you be?
Wrong game.
All right. Well, okay. So there are rules for making a jump. I could potentially make a long jump. You cover a number of feet up to your strength score. Mine is 17. You can move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump and then make a long jump. So I can potentially jump up to 17 feet over this rift if possible.
Yes, but please roll performance to see how cool that is going to look versus how dorky.
13 on the die plus 1, 14.
Yeah, you look pretty normal as you take a 10-foot run up to leap, holding your bride. And for a moment, you pause in midair, holding her, both of you, ready to kick some ass when you land. Where do you land?
I will land between Moloch and the cultist, and I will deposit Martha next to me away from the portal.
Both feet hit the ground simultaneously as you set down your blushing bride, who is hovering. So really, you just let her go, and she stays hovering in the air.
I just kind of like release her.
But still sideways like a football.
You just push her away from you like a little floaty in a pool.
Perfect.
Just there you go. Off you go. And is that, do I still have the rest of my turn? Do I still have action, bonus action?
Yes, you do.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the hell out of that man. I'm gonna try and stab that man to death.
Go for it.
I am just gonna hit him. I am raging with a short sword. That will be a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits. Yeah. And it's sneak attack, right? Because Martha's next to you?
Absolutely a sneak attack because Martha's next to me. We love to see it.
Mm-hmm. We're stronger together.
Martha definitely has mental theme music that she plays.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have a theme.
17 mundane piercing damage to the cultist.
You whip out your sword and you jab that cultist in the side. You pull it out and you see instantly his cloak is drenched in his blood. His arms waver, and you notice that as he stops chanting, the rift stops growing. And then you can audibly hear him groan as he stands back up. His face is sweating and entranced as he pushes his arms back up in the air and continues to chant.
Oh, no.
Nope. Let's see if we can stop that from happening. Bonus action, 2-weapon fighting. Gonna stab him again.
In the mouth.
At first, you don't succeed.
Stab, stab again.
Stab him in the mouth. Stab him in the mouth.
In the mouth is so hard to do.
I know, but it's a chanting. He's chanting.
He is chanted. You know what? Somebody has a silence spell. I'm just saying. I'm going to use my dagger as my offhand weapon for this. My dagger of many daggers as my offhand weapon for this.
Hell yes.
Which will be a 28 to hit. I'm not activating it yet. I'm just stabbing the man.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yay! 10 damage.
You kill him with that blow. How do you do it?
Yay! All right, so he raises his hands. He's like, ugh, and he starts chanting once more, trying to reopen this rift and expand it. And Tohri puts his other hand on his hip and draws the dagger on his belt and says, "Nah, cut that out," and just stabs him right in the jugular.
Oh, you love a jugular stab.
I love a jugular. It's the tiger in me.
You get spritzed with his blood as he falls to the ground, and now you've got one of those diagonal blood stains across your face.
Oh, that's so cool.
Very cool.
Hot.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. Those are all of the things I can do.
Next turn is Moloch.
This episode is for Colin, one of our very best friends who's been with us from the beginning. Thank you so much, Colin.
Next turn is Moloch. He's going to take 3 attacks with his attack action. The first one, since you are both so conveniently within 5 feet, is to bite you, Tohri.
I get bit by a demon?
He bends down and closes his jaws upon you.
That's my thing. How dare.
He rolls a 24.
Jesus, yeah, he bites me, all right. That man better brush his teeth. I don't want to get a weird disease from this.
Did this guy just decapitate my husband with his mouth?
No, he grabbed around the chest and shook him like a dog and spits him out to the side, moving you to the other side of him.
I get moved? We're separated, oh no.
You get separated, and you also take 18 fire damage.
Fire damage? Ow.
What's the difference between fire damage and regular damage?
All damage is damage, but some is the reason that it matters if they're specific or not is that some people have immunities to particular types of damage or vulnerabilities to particular types of damage. Since these are demons and fiends, it may stand to reason that some of them have vulnerabilities to cold damage and perhaps resistances to hot damage.
Or for instance, raging, Tohri has resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage. So if I were to be pierced, slashed, or bludgeoned, it wouldn't be as effective, but I am still vulnerable to being burned.
And bit.
Well, and bit. I don't know, is it magic teeth?
No, regular teeth.
Oh, well then that's piercing damage, right?
Just normal demon teeth.
Yeah.
Sure, I was simplifying the character sheet, but if you want to be specific...
Because as raging, some of that damage, if it's non-magical piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning, I'm resistant.
I'm sorry, it's not fire damage, it's force damage.
I'm not resistant to force damage. I still take all of it.
My bad, thank you, Flanders.
Don't drag me in here.
He stands up from spitting out Tohri
Ew.
and turns on you, Martha, to swing a claw at you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. It's a 15 to hit.
Doesn't hit. And I go, neener, neener, neener.
You taunt him. It makes him furious, so he cracks his whip and swings his whip at you.
I have a whip too.
That one's a 27 to hit.
I would actually like to use a reaction.
Yes.
I have the Sentinel feat that I recently took.
Awesome.
And when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the creature.
Fantastic.
Yes, my husband.
I would like to do so as a reaction. I would like to, and also because I got bit, I want to stab this man.
You can still smell his breath on your clothes.
Ew.
Gross.
Does a 17 hit?
No.
Ah, curses.
The demon before you is wearing armor head to toe, but you can see that flame spits out from all of the spaces in between, at the shoulders, at the neck, at the knees, all of the joints. You imagine those are weak points in this demon. You didn't manage to pierce.
Pooh.
Martha,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to take 19 damage from that whip.
It's fine.
And that makes it your turn, Martha.
Okay. Well, Martha's going to say, fuck you, only I bite my husband. And
Yeah.
I also have a whip. And I smack this fucking demon with my whip.
Amazing. Your little guy?
My little guy. Okay, that's an 18, but. I have... Is blessed still my 1d4 bonus? Has it been a minute?
I will give you this, but after this, it is over.
Okay, well, that's a 1, so that's a 19.
Why are you laughing, Ryan?
Because it's like last call for special favors from the DM.
She's feeling very generous because it's the last episode of the season.
Only to you. Only to Flanders. It's very much still but can I because I want to?
Yeah, and it's been working so far.
No one else has had a chance to ask yet. She's using up all the favors before your turns even happen.
Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Yes. Okay.
AC's at least 19.
Whoopah!
The whip does 2 slashing damage, but I cast Shining Smite and gets an extra 2d6 radiant damage.
Awesome.
The target sheds bright light in a 5-foot radius. Attack rolls against it have advantage, and it can't benefit from invisible, in case that's...
That's so good. You draw your arm back and you crack your whip at this guy. Mm-hmm. It hits right in between where his side plate is. You can tell that it makes contact, even though he doesn't react. It comes out singed, but as it hits him, the entire demon lights up like a Christmas tree. Any subsequent attacks on him will have advantage.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That was a terrible roll for 3d6. That was 8 damage. So it's a total of 10 damage, but he glows like a goddamn beacon.
Every little bit helps.
There's no small parts, only small actors.
This smoke method, an airborne little demon guy, he's gonna wobble his ass around over to you, Martha, and he's gonna do a cinder breath on you. Do a DC 11 dexterity save.
That is a 15.
With a 15, you pass. The cinders pass over you harmlessly.
Perfect.
One of the hellhounds is right next to you, Tohri. The hound turns towards you. You see him go down and bristle, open his mouth, and breathe fire at you.
Oh.
Give me a DC 12 dexterity save.
Okay, I'm good at those. That's fine.
Also, Tori's within 10 feet of me, so he also has a +5 bonus.
There you go.
That makes this a plus 13 to whatever I roll.
What is it, a DC 14?
12!
Okay, so I can't lose.
Unless you roll a -2.
I have rolled a 6.
Tohri, you're bathed in flame. You're bathed in pleasant, harmless flames as you somehow totally... No, you have a dexterity saving throw. So what you did was roll out of the way.
Yes.
Not even on your beautiful magical breastplate. Not even on your magical stolen-ass breeches.
I've abandoned the magical breastplate for the moment because my unarmored defense as a barbarian is actually better.
So you're shirtless?
I do have my cloak on. I have my mantle. You sounded so excited when you asked if he was shirtless. Yeah, tits out for you, Jess.
Tori only bargained to roll into pants last episode. He did not talk anything
That's
about
true.
adding a shirt.
That's fair.
That's
It was a
true.
belt and pants.
Just belts and pants, not even
Yeah.
shoes.
Canonically, you didn't say shit about a mantle. Tori's topless.
You're right. God, you're so right. Shirtless.
Shirtless.
Glistening.
Not a single of your glistening chest hairs was singed. So dexterous was your dodge. But let's see if this red hellhound can fix it. It's going to step up and do the same thing. Oh, wait, no, it won't. Because why not? It's a dog. It's going to also breathe a fire at you, which definitely can't hurt you. And then you dodge out of the way of that as well.
What's great is that I just rolled a 2 for the hell of it, so it would still pass.
It's offensive.
One of the cultists is down. The rift has stopped growing, but it hasn't shrunk.
Gotta shut that dog door, man. Gotta keep that closed. Things keep getting in.
The rift is no longer opening, but from it climb 2 new hellhounds just to piss you off.
Boo.
Oh, no.
You hear a commotion from the shack on the other side of the ridge. The door opens, and SCHALTY steps out with Shirl on his shoulder.
Oh, SCHALTY, no.
No.
SCHALTY, go back inside.
SCHALTY, get out of here.
Just to see what's going on.
If you hurt SCHALTY, Jess.
And he's like, what the heck is going on? What the heck y'all doing out here?
Just having a party, SCHALTY. Don't worry about it.
His expression is that of a man who's just seen a demon get whipped.
And it is Gentry's turn. Gentry, from the vantage point of the roof, I'm going to give you half cover.
Okay.
Erastus, from the second floor, shooting through basically an arrow slit, you've got 3/4.
I am going to, as my action, it's going to appear self-centered, but I have a plan for it. I'm going to cast Dispel Good and Evil. As my bonus action, I will go ahead and get my titties out and place them.
If I remember correctly, you'd already cast Spiritual Weapon. It was already on the outside of the door.
Oh yeah, so just to move it. Tohri is surrounded by this god and these hellhounds, and all of a sudden,
And tits.
to his
It's very cool.
right, left, right, which way? I don't know which way he's facing. But in his peripheral, he sees a set of glowing boobs in a tasteful bustier, and he knows that his friend, his confidant, Gentry, has cast her spiritual weapon of her spiritual titties, and she is going to motorboat one of these hellhound dogs.
You motorboat at the red hellhound. Roll to hit.
Ooh, 29.
The hound yelps
No.
as you badonk
Yeah.
with them heavy milkers.
Yeah.
no.
Oh, I hate that.
Gentry Spiritual Big Naturals.
That's what you've done, not me.
I never called them milkers. As someone who has had them be that, no.
Yuck. In pain.
How much was it again?
It was 11.
It's 11 damage for the dog and 5 psychic damage for Dana.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the rest of us.
Gentry, do you want to move on your turn?
I would like to move on my turn. I would like to go downstairs.
Where to?
Can I jump into the snow? How far is it going to hurt me? How far up am I?
You'll take a d6 per 10 feet, so it would be 3d6
Don't do that.
if you want to risk jumping.
Max 18 of damage.
And I'll give you a dexterity check or dexterity save to have it.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to jump off the roof and get as far as, and I want to use as much of my movement as possible to get as close to this as possible.
Look, the snow looks super soft.
Yeah.
How well can you run on broken legs?
Give me a DC 18 dexterity save.
Okay.
Gentry just jumps off the roof.
14.
Gentry leaps off the roof into the snow below. It is not nearly as deep as you estimated, and you take 11 damage.
That's fine.
The wind is knocked out of you. Yeah. Your further movement will be halved.
Okay, that's fine.
And you have to roll against that damage for your concentration.
I also have Warcaster, though.
So advantage.
We have to get a 10.
23.
Yeah.
Handily. Handily.
The tits
Yeah.
your milkers stay.
Yeah.
It's the protection from good and evil, I think that's the concentration.
Yeah.
The spiritual tits are persistent regardless.
Where did you get that shirt?
Mega Milk shirt and cooter hat is like a pretty strong combination.
It is a brand. It's very good.
I feel like you're going to stand up and you're going to be wearing like sweatpants that just say anal across the back.
Does falling count as my movement?
No, you paid for it already. It doesn't count as part of your movement. You get 15 feet.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I do.
Because you just decided to fucking drop.
I love that Gentry's just like, everyone else is playing checkers, not playing 3D chess.
There is a fairly good chance we're actually going to get one more episode out of this bad boy. But I'm not mad about it.
Okay, yeah, I'll move right next to this bad boy right here. Oh, I'm in the same box as Tohri.
You can't share my space.
Is this a chasm? Can I just be there?
Yeah, you can be there.
I've watched Gentry jump off the roof and then limp towards me. I'm just like,
And then you said you can't occupy the same space as me, Gentry. Scooch.
personal space.
There's a mephit next to you, Tohri. And it's going to hit you with both of its claws.
I would also like to say that when Gentry jumps off the roof, she does channel her circus troupe, the people that she knows who are acrobats and can do stunts. And she's like, I've got this. And she doesn't got this.
She does not.
But she does do it anyway.
And she falls like a stone.
Yes. And she goes, ugh. And she lands.
The mephit gets an unnatural 20. Wow, finally landing a hit on Tohri. A hit that the giant demon and both dogs could not land.
I was bit by a demon lord.
You take 3 slashing and 3 fire damage. Not
Okay.
much, but I'll take the win. Ryan, it's your turn.
Black Wizard is still within my line of sight.
That's right, and he's looking bad.
I am going to wing him with my light crossbow.
Let's go.
That's a nat 20 plus 8.
Oh my God, your damage is going to be doubled.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Kill that guy.
6 plus 5 plus 4. It's 2d8 plus 4.
The 4 is the part not doubled, so the 11 is doubled then, plus 4.
Got it.
26. Haha.
Oh, 26. Would you like to describe how it kills him?
Yay.
We start high and above in the sky, looking down into the arrow slit, and we zoom in super, super fast, and we come back around our hero's head, seeing the wind rippling through his locks, and we come out and we are looking down the crossbow as if we are Erastus, and we see it sight the wizard in black, and we hear pew, and silently we follow the shaft as it plunges directly into that wizard's eyeball
Yeah.
and out the back of his head.
That was incredible. From where Erastus stands, he sees the cultist crumple.
Yeah.
And all of you notice that the rift begins to close.
Since I can't see any more enemies, I believe my character would move down to the door of the fortress.
Great.
Okay.
On the other side of the pit, not near anyone, this magma mephit starts to meander down the cliff
Oh God.
towards SCHALTY's shack. It lands on the corner of the shack
Oh no.
and starts a small fire.
Oh no.
This is horrifying.
So the cultists are dead. SCHALTY's house is burning. I'm surrounded by hellhounds and mephits and tits and Moloch.
Yes.
There's a lot happening right now.
We gotta kill this fucking demon, Hubbo.
We gotta kill this guy. I will turn on Moloch and I will attempt to stab Moloch actually this time.
Yeah.
I have advantage because of your shining smite, correct?
Correct.
All right. With my short sword, that will be 19 to hit.
That hits.
Yay! Okay, thank God. And this will be a sneak attack.
Fantastic.
So 24 damage of slashing
Fuck yeah.
as I spin around and find one of the gaps in his armor to slide my sword through.
You hear him scream as your blow lands true.
Hell yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
No, I don't think it will be. I did a...
No, I think not this time.
I think not.
I think it shan't be the end of my turn.
I think I'll do some other things, actually. I think I'm going to bonus action disengage to get the hell out of here where I currently am.
You're disengaging from 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies.
Yes.
Great.
Can I swoop about? I'm going to kind of like squeeze past Gentry and do a little roll over the side of a ridge so that I can like duck.
Pardon me, excuse me.
So I can duck over the side of this ridge to try and get a little bit of cover,
Yep, you got
if
it.
possible.
Yes, you very politely move past everybody and you tip right over the ridge. You drop an easy 10 feet, and now you have a little bit of cover on the other side of that ridge.
Excellent.
You have a very clear view of SCHALTY, the magma mephit, and the burning shack.
I will shout to SCHALTY. I'll point to the boats, actually. And I say to SCHALTY, get to the boats!
Oh, SCHALTY rolled a 1.
Oh, SCHALTY.
No.
Shelty dies.
Bye, Shelty. I loved you.
You're going to take SCHALTY away from me?
It's Molok's turn.
Well, bye, guys.
He's going to yeah.
I don't like that laugh at all. I'm already so mad at you.
More cackling.
Molok opens his mouth and belches forth what you think looks like a cloud, but as it envelops you, and by you, I mean anyone within a 20-foot radius, which includes Tohri, Martha, and Gentry, and late tits.
I don't think the tits can breathe. I think they're fine.
My tits can't breathe.
You're engulfed in a stinking cloud.
Oh.
But it's a swarm of horrible smelling yellow-orange bugs. You can feel the many claws of their tiny feet covering you, prickling across your skin as they try to scuttle into your nose and mouth. The stench is overwhelming.
Horrifying.
And you will be rolling a Constitution saving throw at the start of your turn.
Okay, it's fine. I don't care. It's fine. I don't even care. I don't even care. It's like I've seen worse. It's fine.
And it is your turn, Martha.
Constitution saving throw?
This is a DC 21 Constitution save.
Jesus.
Oh, no. That was a 5. Plus 5 is 10.
Oh, no.
You spend your entire turn retching and reeling.
Gross.
Gentry! A golden-colored dog made of stone and magma.
Uh-huh.
It is steaming. You can smell the sulfur.
Ew, like an egg fart.
It's practically screaming as it snarls, and veins of cinder and magma cover its body, explaining the anger as it bites you.
Okay.
It rolls at disadvantage because of the spell you cast on your first turn. It gnashes its teeth at you but doesn't make contact. The red one rushes forward and attempts the same thing. Similar situation. You move out of the way just in time. Both of these dogs are trying to bite at you and neither of them make contact. It's now your turn. You have to roll a saving throw at the beginning of your turn.
Constitution.
DC 21 Constitution.
Do I have anything for Martha on this?
You get a plus 5.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
You only have to get a 16 on the die.
18! 18 plus what? Plus 5?
Plus 5.
Yay!
Atta girl.
No bugs for Gentry.
Praise the Hearthkeeper. All right, so I see Moloch and I'm disgusted. And I say to him, you were once fire, Moloch, but now you are just a weapon being wielded by a coward god. And I hold my amulet and I feel the warmth from it. And then I press it against his chest. I think I might be able to reach it. Maybe it's his tummy. And I say, go home. And using my dispel good and evil, I want to dispel him back to where he belongs and tell Asmodeus, I am the fire.
She's trying to do dismissal, so you do have to make a spell attack.
Okay.
You attempt to drive the creature back to its home plane, which is what you just did brilliantly. The creature must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be sent back to its home plane.
So 14 plus 9 to hit.
That's a 23.
A 23 definitely hits.
He still has to have a charisma saving throw?
He's got to roll a 16. You cast your spell against him. He doubles over a bit, attempting to resist it. It looks difficult. He rolled a 14. But he uses a legendary resistance
Oh,
and stands up,
bro.
fixated on you, Gentry.
That would have been so good.
I know, would have been really cool. Well, I'm trying.
No, but that's so good because you can keep doing that, right? You can keep trying that
Yeah, I mean, now that it's cast, I can keep dismissing him.
or trying to.
So I keep giving the monologue that I just did each time.
Every turn.
Gentry is convinced she just has to say it good enough and it'll work.
Gentry talk pretty one day.
So when it doesn't work, I'm going to attack him with my tits, and it's desperate and a little sad.
Did you just get successfully negged?
And everyone is embarrassed for me, and I'm embarrassed for myself, but I'm still doing it.
Roll the hit.
21. If this fucking fails.
That hits!
Oh, thank Christ.
You swing your tits at him and it rings his armor like a bell. He takes 11 damage.
Okay.
I am going to cast Magic Missile, and I am going to aim at the Mephit, Malik, and whichever one of the fiends is next closest to me after the Mephit. The red one.
So Erastus looses Magic Missile. 3 arrows spring from your fingers. The Mephit falters in midair. The Hellhound stumbles seriously, and Moloch reacts barely at all. But the stinking cloud dissipates on all of you.
Hell yeah. Get rid of them gross ass bugs.
I do kind of love that on this screen, just like Shelty Sheck just like is actively burning, like it's actually animated.
It's like super fucked up.
Jess is destroying everything we hold dear.
But I also do think it's funny that like we hold it dear at varying levels, because I don't.
No, that's
Even though I'm the Hearthkeeper, like I've never quite trusted Shelty, so I'm like,
that's the divide. Whereas like Martha and Tohri are like, I love this man.
Yeah.
With all my heart.
Hashtag couple goals.
Erastus and Gentry are like, who is this weird, gross old man?
yeah.
I'm not judging, I'm just ambivalent.
I'm a little bit. I'm just suspicious. I'm just a little suspicious.
How dare you?
Shelty has only good intentions in his heart.
This slow Mephit will come over and attack Shelty.
Not Shelty.
Not Shelty.
What if Shelty's actually an incredibly powerful wizard and he just like snaps his fingers and vaporizes all the bad guys?
You all can barely see from where you're standing. Tohri, you have the best vantage point to see this Mephit zipping around Shelty, scraping at him and scratching at him. But he fights back. He's got an ice pick in his hand, and he's swinging it.
Fuck yeah.
Swinging it at the Mephit, and Shirl is standing on his shoulder and flapping up and then back on his shoulder and up and back on his shoulder every time he takes a swing. Tohri, it's your turn.
Oh, God. Like, I know we have bigger issues, but I do want to save Shelty.
Shelty is saving Shelty. Seems like he's got it.
Shelty is
Shelty is shaving Shelty.
Shelty is shaving
Shelty's
Shelty.
shaving Shelty.
Shaving Shelty.
It's usually the case.
You know how it goes. So I might just want to stay right here and do a little shoot.
Do a little shoot, baby.
I might do a little shoot. I might pop up.
Oh, pew pew. Oh, pew pew pew.
I hop up like how goats do up to the top of the ridge, and I just do a little pew at Moloch, trying to aim at another gap between his armor.
Roll the hit.
I'm doing a little sneak attack.
Erastus, is that some kind of like, is that like cultural appropriation for you that he's leaping up in a goat-like manner?
No, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Okay.
I am copying the master. I
am a royal. I am used to people following my lead.
That would be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, you know it does.
I just like to ask.
That's a 25 to hit, teacher. Is that right?
That's a 25 to hit.
Sometimes you hit and then the DM says something like, oh, they use their legendary blah, blah, blah trait. And it doesn't actually hit.
Fair point.
I could have anything behind my D&D shield.
I was negging the DM.
D&D shield. I like that. DM screen. My D&D shield.
I don't know what you're doing back there.
Okay, so that is 18 damage. I shoot at Moloch with my short bow.
You hear the slip slorp of your arrow striking true.
Slip slorp.
Nice.
And then the like as it burns up underneath the armor.
Gross.
He's gonna do Breath of Despair.
Don't like that.
So emo.
Moloch takes a big inhale. And then there's a big exhale. And then there's a big exhale. And then there's a big inhale. And then there's a big exhale. And then there's a big inhale. And then there's a big exhale. 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 And then there's a big exhale.
Yeah.
Churl?
It smells like American spirits and bacon wrapped hot dogs.
It's cigarettes. It's bacon wrapped hot dogs.
That's actually pretty great.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But like the regurgitated intestinal version.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, not a fan. No.
It's the remains of several rats he's eaten.
Yeah.
He's eating rats.
And it's the bodies of his foes. You're gonna all have to do, within a 30-foot cube, a saving throw. A DC 21. Looking at you, Flanders, a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Oh, that's fine. I rolled a 1.
Mine was a 3 minus 2, which is 1. Plus 5 is a 6, which is less than 21.
Mine was a 13.
Fuck.
Including Martha's plus 5 that I get, it's a 29. It's like no big deal.
Fuck you.
Of course, clerics.
I have a plus 8.
You all take 10 damage.
Okay.
And you are frightened.
I don't though, right?
You don't. Dana, you totally say.
Oh, okay. I'm like just as cool. I'm really care and I'm preparing. I mean, I'm embarrassed, so.
You all take 10 damage, and you're all frightened, which means, while frightened in this way, a creature must take the dash action and move away from Moloch by the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there's nowhere to move.
Oh, jeez.
If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight to Moloch, which Tohri, you could do if you crouch down like a coward, the creature can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on a success.
You know what they call him? Tohri Coward Cole.
And it is now Martha's turn.
Am I back to normal now?
You have to run away.
Oh, yeah, but
You're feared. Isn't there a thing that paladins have for that?
Yeah, they run really like jangly.
Don't you have an aura of heroism or something to that effect?
no.
She's got Aura of Alacrity, which will help her run farther.
Yeah, I will run faster.
She'll go even faster.
I'm gonna fly for the rooftop. I think that's the fastest place I could hide, in my mind. Like,
Yeah, you could hide behind the battlement.
I can hide behind the battlement.
You're going back to the fortress?
I'm going back to the fortress.
Do another saving throw.
I just got a nat 20.
Hell yeah!
Which is an 18 because I have a -2 to wisdom, but a +5.
Oh my God, Martha, you find a little bit of cover and you're like, get yourself together. You pull yourself out of it. You are no longer frightened. And girl, you are 50% of the people who aren't frightened right now, so you better pull it together. And that's where we're gonna end it.
Oh, man.
Perfect.
Oh, man.
This is on the biggest cliffhanger of all time, is that Martha had wisdom.
I was really excited to give the exact same monologue.
Bank it, Dana. Keep that every time. Just whip out that monologue every time.
I was gonna, when it was my turn, I was gonna be like, Gentry sees Moloch, and she is disgusted. I am disgusted. I grab my.
Thank you so much for listening to I Seduce the Dragon. This is not the last episode, so there's still time. Go check out our special features on Patreon. We've got an off-week episode called The Afterglow. We've got our precasts, which are episodes that we played before this was even a podcast. We've got lots of cool stuff coming out. If you can't do that, no sweat. Just keep watching us. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. It helps us grow. And we can't wait to see you in 2 weeks.
Also, if you join our Patreon, we might give you a shout out because may the Hearthkeeper remember your name.